Good morning. Welcome to another bright new day in my 53rd cycle. So we have the heart rate monitors on. Use your fitness tracker, your heart rate monitor. There is a difference between a fitness tracker and a heart rate monitor. During the week, Monday through Thursday, I have it set for functional training, right? That's our favorite type of training over here. So you can master your small space. Set for functional training. My heart rate right now is at 87 beats per minute. I'm going to press start. Training started. I can see that represented as 87 beats per minute, or if I tap it, I can also see my heart rate represented as a percentage. So right now I'm working at 49% of max, which means I'm not doing much of anything, right? Most of my energy or fuel is being burned from quote unquote fat, but it's not a lot. So we'll go into those distinctions on Sunday. So have your 20 ounces of water nearby and something. I always lose track of something to wipe my face. Right over. I don't know how I always use it. Towel, but have something nearby to wipe your face, and we're going to get started with our warm-up. So a couple of things that you want to check in on. Make sure that your pelvis is tucked under, so your pubic bone or your pelvis, if it's here, you want to make sure you tuck it under. Draw your belly button into your spine so that your core muscles are supporting your back on the other side, right? Your imaginary headlights on your ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders should be pointed straight ahead. You want to create a lot of space between your shoulder and your ear. So the only depression we want is shoulder depression. So that means you should have a lot of space between your shoulder and your ear. You want to make sure that your cervical spine, your skull is drawn in, so that your spine is in alignment. Breathe nice and deep. If you're standing next to you, you should be able to hear your inhale and your exhale. So we're just going to be using our body weight. There are a couple of things that you can use around the house to help you steady yourself. If you're a silver fox at home, or if you're recuperating and you have been moving, we'll make modifications. Listen to your body, breathe nice and deep. If you need to stop in between, if your heart rate is very high, you can stop and do what I call active rest and lift your knees to your chest as your heart rate starts to come down. It'll also help you to release your back if your back gets very, very tight. So make sure you continuously tuck your hips under. All right, that being said, you can use just your arms. You can also use a broomstick to help you be mindful of keeping your arms at shoulder height. So you want to try not to let them drop down, right? So we're going to kick up on a diagonal, right? So my right foot is going over to my left hand. You may be mirroring me. Ready? Let's go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a dynamic warm up. 5, 6. Keep your arms high. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next movement pattern, you're going to step back with a front raise. So your elbows are angled inward. If you need to use a mat for extra cushioning, that's fine. Elbows are angled inward. Knuckles are pointed up toward the ceiling. Step back. Make sure your back knee does not crash down into the floor. Alternate sides. Exhale, press up. So this is 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Last 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. First set of plank steps. So you're coming down to the mat so you can activate the core. So you're on your mat, tabletop position. Spread the fingertips. Press your hands into the floor. Tuck your hips under. Draw your belly button in. So press your hands into the floor. Press the body away from the floor. Right foot steps outside the right hand. Back down to the center. Left foot steps outside the left hand, back down to the center. That's level 1. Level 2, tuck your hips under. If you need to open your feet a little wider, you can do that. Otherwise, the feet are closer together. Right foot steps outside the right hand. Push that back heel towards the back wall. Step center. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Come back center. Let's go more to tempo. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Big step. 5, 6, 6, 7. Let's hold this one a little bit longer. Push that back heel to the back wall. 7. Back heel. Presses to the back wall. Squeeze the glute. Feel the stretch in the hip. Last 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Good. And 1. Sit for a second. Glutes come to the heel, so you're stretching out the front of the ankle. Give your wrists a little bit of a roll out. Good. Come back onto your hands. Tuck your hips under. Push your hips toward the ceiling. Feel a big stretch down in front of your thighs. That can help to release your knees. Drop your hips down. Again, tuck them under. Push your hands into the floor. Lean your head back a little bit more. Try to push your hips up to the ceiling. Good. Come back to tabletop position. First set of mountain climbers. Modified. Knee comes to the chest. Knee comes right underneath the chest. You're also getting a nice stretch in the lower back. And alternate sides. That's level 1. Level 2, press your hands into the floor. Press your body weight to pull your elbows are straight. Your head is not hanging down. Pull your chin in. Tap the toe, knee underneath the chest. Center, opposite side. Here we go. Tap it out. 1, 2, knee to chest. 3, 4. You can double time. 5, or single time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can slow it down and tap and tap. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take our first plank. So add a little bit of cushioning. Just want for 60 seconds or whatever you're able to do. So you're going to be in tabletop position. You are improving fitness. You're on your elbow. Your elbows are stacked underneath your knees. So bring your thighs together, glutes together. Tuck your hips under. So it's really important you tuck your hips under, pull the belly button right up to your spine. Make sure you're not sinking down into the floor. Press your body away from the floor. And then I'm going to curl my toes under and lift the knees and squeeze. We're going for 60 seconds. Push your elbows into the floor. Push your body away from the floor. If you need to come down and rest, come down and rest and then come right back. Push your back heels. That's 10 seconds towards the back wall. Now your core is lightly pre-exhausted from the mountain climbers. So that makes it a little bit more challenging. Make sure you're breathing. 20 seconds down. Tuck your hips under, squeeze your glutes. Make sure you're not sagging down into the floor. That's 30 seconds. Draw the belly button in. Squeeze your thighs together as if you have one leg. That's 40 seconds. Push your heels toward the back wall while activating the core. Press your elbows into the floor. You have 10 seconds. Re-engage belly button to spine. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Come right up. Let's grab the broomstick, or you can just use your body weight. Again, this time, same foot, same hand. You're going to kick it up. Belly button's drawn into the spine. Make sure you're breathing nice and deep. Arms extended, kick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, kick it up, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You are improving fitness.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Elbows to the sides. Knuckles point up toward the ceiling. Tuck your hips under. Alternate step back press. Press it up. 1. Be careful of that back knee. 1. Don't let it slam into the floor. 2. 2. Breathe nice and deep. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. Last 5. 5. 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. 1. And 1. So hold on to the stick for a moment. Let's work on your balance. So same leg, foot, cross that foot across the opposite knee. Reach your hips back. Let the knee open out to the side. Feel a deep stretch around your hip. Good, and stand again. Cross and sit. Again, cross and sit. Really let the knee open out to the side. Last 2. Good, and 1. Sit back a little bit deeper. Shake it out, other side. You're crossing the same foot as on the side of the stick. Cross it across the knee. Opposite knee, sit your hips back.
You are burning.
Let the knee open out to the side. Feel that stretch around your outer hip, your glute, traveling right around to your back. Cross and sit. 2 more, a little bit of recovery. 1 more. Really let that knee open out to the side. Feel a deep stretch. Good. Coming back to plank steps again. So a lot of core activation coming down to the floor. So if you're in tabletop position, tuck your hips under, spread your fingertips, press your hands into the floor, press the body away from the floor. You should not be sagging, right? So modified, step the foot outside of the hand, otherwise fully extend your legs. Here we go, step it out. This is 1, big step. 1, opening up the hips. 2, 2, activating the core. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Hold center. This time, step. Let your heel touch the floor. Point your toes toward the ceiling. Even if you're right here, if your leg doesn't straighten out, you're going to feel that big stretch in the back of the hamstring. Come to the center. And opposite side. Stretch it out. Feel that big stretch. Make sure you're breathing. Back to center. This is 2. Take your time here. You're pressing your hands into the floor. 2. Press your body away from the floor. Work your shoulder girdle and your scapula. 3. Center. 3. Feel that big stretch. 4. 4. Pushing the body away from the floor. 5. Good. And 5. So you're going to come onto your back, onto the floor, a little bit more core. So put a cushion down if you need to. So you can use just your body weight. You can use a basketball, a soccer ball, whatever you have, or just your hands. So you got to make sure you really tuck your pelvis under, right? If your back is popping off the floor, that's no bueno. Your core is not stable. That's an important distinction. So I'm going to start with a light basketball. Tap the ball behind your head. You're going to come up, toss it. When you lower down, your lower back has to touch. So curl your spine down. Lower back touches first. Come up, toss it up, and down. Exhale up, and toss, and toss. So you can stay right there with your basketball. I'm going to add a little bit more for my core. Don't go up too fast. Exhale up. So that's more work for your shoulders. Exhale up. Drop your lower back, comes down first. Tap it up, exhale, press. So I'm using a little bit of weight on the medicine ball, but if you're just starting body weight or a basketball, exhale up. Drop the lower back, touches down first, and press it up. Get it up, exhale. 2 more, and 2. And 1. Stay right there. So keep your chest nice and open. Open the feet a little wider than the hips. And then you're going to rotate. 2, 3, 4. Work the waistline. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Curl back down again. Tap the ball behind you. Come up and toss. And 1. Exhale up. 2. Lower back touches down first. And 3. And 4. And 5. Woo. And 6. Quads get work. And 7. Exhale up. And 8. 9. Exhale up. And 10. Exhale up. One more time. You can just use your body weight with your hands in prayer position. Lean back just a teeny bit. Feet open wide in the hips and twist. 1, 2, 3,
You are burning
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my gosh. Flip right over. Alternate arm leg reach. Tuck your pelvis under. Press your hands into the floor. Left elbow to right knee and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
You are improving
10,
fitness.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Good. Shake your tail feather. Release your back. Re-engage. Press your hands into the floor. Press the body away from the floor. Right elbow to left knee. Then full extension. Use your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold 1. Shake your tail feather. Big internal rotations. So try not to lean too much over onto the standing leg. Also, when you make the circle, think of bringing your knee forward more. That's going to help you to target your obliques a little bit more. Spread the fingertips. Press the hands into the floor. Press the body away from the floor and rotate. 1, big circle. 2,
You are burning fat.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it out to the side. 1, 2, 3. Lift it high. 4, 5, 6,
You are
7,
improving fitness.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift that leg out to the side. Now all you're going to do is kick it forward, right? Press the hands into the floor. Lift that leg out to the side and kick. Nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You are burning fat.
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Stretch out the front of your ankle. Circle your wrists. Extend one arm. Pull the fingertips back. Then take that hand and press the hand in towards you so you can stretch the front of the wrist to get a lot of work in the push-ups. Other arm, extend the hands. Pull the fingertips back gently. Now take your hand and press it in towards you so you can stretch out the front of your wrist. Circle it around. Opposite side. Opposite side. So internal rotation. Try not to lean too far onto that standing leg. Bring the knee more forward. You'll feel your obliques more. Here we go. 1, 2. Big circles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. That same leg. Lift it up as high as you can. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the same leg, you're still working glute medius. Lift it out to the side. Now just kick it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Roll your wrists out so you're stretching out the front of your ankles. Good. Lay on your back for a quick set of hollow holds. So make sure always prioritizing tucking your hips under. I should not be able to slide my hand underneath your back. If you're going for a lot of quick repetitions and jerky movements, it's likely you're going to pull on your already tight hip flexors. These muscles that bend the hips, they're tight because we sit in this position all day. The body's not designed to be sitting. So feet are down, hips are tucked under. Hips are tucked under. Whew. Let's see what we got here. Hollow holds. 45 degrees. Do I have enough room? Yeah, so 45 degrees. Curl your chin into your chest. Raise your shoulders off the floor and extend. 1. Push the belly button down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relax. So if you feel your back is popping off the floor, bring your legs in. They go up a little bit higher. They don't have to go low. If your back is popping off the floor, it's defeating the whole purpose, right? And also shout out to Miss Melissa. Don't worry about being perfect. Worry about showing up and just do your best possible form, right? That's why you get the results. So stick your legs out, but your lower back is pressed down. Curl your chin into your chest. Raise your shoulders off the floor and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can raise the legs higher. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you are working your neck muscles. So if you need to lay down and rest your neck in between, that's fine. Again, legs up, 45 degrees. So lower back is to the floor. Curl your chin into your chest. Shoulders come off the floor. Extend the arms and the legs. 1, 2, 3. Push the belly button down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest. You just have one more hollow hold. One more time, legs up, 45 degrees. There's no space between my lower back and the floor, right? Curl your chin into your chest. Shoulder blades come off the floor. Extend the legs to be high. Extend the arms and the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Knees come into the chest. Just gently rock side to side. So cross your feet at the ankles. Roll onto your glutes. Come onto your knees. Uncross the feet. One foot stand, the other foot stand. So that's very important for us to be able to get on the floor and get up without assistance. All right. I'm going to open up the hips a little bit more so you can use a chair or a stool, adjust your body weight, right? So you want to think of kicking over a tall person's head. Heart rate is down, so I'm only at 61%. Listen to your breath. You can let your arms flow to help you get it up. So it's 1. Big external rotation. We're also working the hip flexors. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Internal rotation, you're still listening to your breath. Internal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Working your obliques and glute medius. So pick the leg up. Ideally, the front part of your foot would be making contact with your target. Let your arms flow to help you balance. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Go nice and easy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So over time, you should be able to lift up the weight of your leg a little bit higher, but your obliques and glute medius are doing a lot of the work. So it's all functional movement. Set it up. Other side. There you go. External hip rotation. External and then internal. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, internal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm using a foam roller. 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Obliques using glute medius, right? We have maximus, minimus, medius. It's like a diamond. So you want it all functional. If your butt is atrophied, not working, that means your back is doing extra work. Kick it out to the side. Use your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. So heart rate is at 76% of your decondition. Your heart rate might be a little bit higher. Let's turn on and activate the glutes. We're going to take the heart rate up just a little bit. So we don't need cardio machines. So you can use just your body weight, or you can use the basketball, or you can use the medicine ball. Your body weight is fine. So I'm going to be traveling the length of the mat. Sit your hips and glutes down and back. So if my knees are coming forward, I'm going to compromise my knees, right? I don't want that. I want my hips going backwards. My back is not rounded. My back is nice and flat, right? So sit your hips and glutes parallel to the floor. Modification, make sure your ankles, knees, and hips are pointed straight ahead. Step out to the side. Stay nice and low. So you get about 3 steps if you're walking it out. If you stay nice and low, you work your glutes, right? So your body weight is fine, or basketball, or my roadies that been with me longer, pick up a little bit of resistance, right? That's going to help you activate your core. Sit your hips and glutes down. We got so much that's working here at the same time. Posture, arms, core, thighs, and cardio. Step it out. Step it out. Stay nice and low. If you don't want to jump, now you don't have to jump. This is 2. Stay nice and low. Stomach muscles pulled in. If you need to stop for a second, stop and come right back. 3. Sit it low. Toes, knees and ankles pointed straight ahead. Woo. So if you bent me longer, pick it up. Little bit of a shuffle. Little bit of a shuffle. Keep the ankle, knees, and hips pointed straight ahead. Pattern. You're going to sit your hips and glutes parallel to the floor. Stand and toss. Keep the elbows pointed in. Woo. Belly button drawn in. Sit it down. Stand and toss. 1. Exhale up. 2. 3. 4. Don't rest on your thighs. 5. 6. 7. You can use a basketball. 8. Or just press your arms up. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Last 10. Oh, slippery with sweat. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And my heart rate is at 81%. Woo. That's the warm up. So the floor, all sides, hips reach back. Get a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Nice big deep breath. Let the heart rate come down. If your fingertips don't reach the floor, just point your fingertips in the direction of the floor, but hips have to go backwards. Good. Open up nice and wide. My toes are still pointed straight ahead. Step laterally out to the side. Now drop down a little bit. My toes are going to point toward the ceiling, getting out of my thighs. You can touch your hands down to the floor. Come center. Lunge over to the opposite side. Let the heel rest on the floor. Let the toes point up. Get a nice stretch.
Burning fat.
And your thighs. Come center. Drop your hips and glutes down. You can walk your feet in a little bit. Put your hands in prayer position. Take your elbows, press gently, press your knees open. You feel a big stretch in the groin area. If you're rounded over, try to open up your chest as you press the knees open. I'm going to extend, you may be mirroring me. I'm going to extend the right arm. Try to straighten out the elbow, palm faces the floor. Feel a nice stretch along the side of the body. Hands in prayer position. Again, press the knees open. Come up if you need to for a second. Come right back down. And extend the arm. Palm faces the floor. Feel a nice stretch along the side of the body. Try to straighten out the elbow. Press both hands into the floor. Belly button. You're pulling your belly button away from your thighs. Grab for opposite elbows. Let your body sway from side to side. Feel a nice stretch in the back of the hamstrings. From this position, if your guts are spilling out, with some awareness, pull your belly button into your spine. So that shows we don't have a lot of awareness in activating our core. Roll up, that should be the last thing to come up. So that's the warm-up portion is done. To join us for the full workout, follow BODYCULINARY on YouTube, Instagram, and all that stuff. Create a great day on purpose. Woo. That's over there. And for YouTube family, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and join us for the full workout on the website. Woo. All right.